Okay, so part three. This must be part three, the end of this three-part. I didn't know it was going to be a three-part um, series. Anyway, so what was I saying? I'm having difficulty with technical issues, and I'm limited on my very basic preliminary amateurish equipment. So I'm just doing the best I can. And I had an old channel before that I just basically used to make videos for like video journaling. And in a sense, I'm doing the same this time, but I'm working to be more focused and hopefully present parts of my story and experience and insights that others may really relate to. And therefore this I want to be helpful to others as well as grow my channel and potentially possibly add this to my side gig thing. It's kind of like a hobby. I'm sure the more I learn, the more I go and grow and show, um, the better I'll get. And this can become a very, very fun and fulfilling hobby slash part-time business in retirement, to supplement my social security and living expenses. I've always dreamed of being a writer. I used to dream of being an actor, a comedian. I've done some public speaking during the time of my career because I was a drug and alcohol counselor. So I did didactic presentations, client education, lectures, group therapy sessions, family sessions, couple sessions, and of course individual and one-on-one. The group therapy, and I've done that in the past, and I'm over 36 years sober personally myself, and about 41 years tobacco free. I actually stopped smoking the cigarettes before I stopped drinking the alcohol. That's the story. But anyway, that's an interesting, again, and if anyone who see any of you who see this identify, and maybe you have questions about like recovery, um, you know, how maybe to really get solid recovery. I may have some helpful. Um, I'm going to work on that. Hints and tips and lessons from when I was a counselor. Um, I let my license expire 22, 23, around that time frame, and here it is, 25. So up until about 22, even I did occasional part-time work in the capacity of a few hours a week, maybe. Uh, I worked at some other facilities. I worked at a TRC, which is a treatment, I'm sorry, RTC, Residential Treatment Center for Boys, a wilderness program. I did that for about a year, um, after leaving the longest job I'd ever had, which was from 98 to 2013 as a counselor. I did my internship there. I did a 2-year internship there, and then I got my license, took the test, state test, got my license, and worked there as a case manager. And I loved working weekends and sometimes graveyard shift more than regular 9 to 5. Anyway, so please, if you relate, identify, again, or have questions, please in the comments let me know. I hope you hear something or heard something that you do relate and identify with. I especially like to hear from those who like me, get therapeutic priceless therapeutic value from nature. Again, I lived a nightmarish childhood, but I'm now living my dreams. So even if I lose my project here that I'm trying to turn into the tiny home, even if I lose it, for 3 years I get out here at least. I come out here and I enjoy it. When I'm working, even working, I've been working like putting up all these fences. I did all this myself, just me and God. Put these fences up. The little ones, the little ones aren't that hard to do. Got them, in the ground. I use bungee cords and zip ties and I don't know what you call those. They're ties. You can tie your dog up and stake them in the ground. And I put all these up. The tall fence panels and the short fence panels. I secured them myself. I put the tie bottom things in the ground, and I have the cords tied. I have to tie them on both sides and stake them in the ground on this side and on the other side because winds were trying to. I was out here one day. I happened to be out here one day, and so I got four. Let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the ground. Oh, is this a battery? I forgot. Yep, it was a solar light up there. Oh yeah, it blew away. Huh. Okay, I didn't realize. It's gone. See, I'll go on the other side and I'll check that out before I leave. Let me go ahead and turn the plug this up while I did the skirting. I did the skirting all by myself. I bought tarps and cut them, measured and cut, and used magnets and tape. And then I threw rocks up against the bottom. I did all the skirting myself. Oh, I see a piece is coming loose here. Okay, right. I'm gonna have to put another piece up there. I had not seen that, noticed that before. Piece blew away. Okay, well, anyway, again, I did I did all the way around the bottom and then threw rocks up against the bottom. No more animals could get under there for the way it was brought in. The container was brought in on a flatbed, of course, and set. It's weird. It's They leveled it, but yet, if you notice, okay, this end, down here, if you notice, it gets smaller. So that end is almost, it's like touching the ground because of, for whatever reason, the way this ground is kind of like a hill, slight hill. That end touches the ground. The other end, going toward the other end, there was actually a space in there. It's sitting on, they have it sitting on, I don't know if they're tie rods, what they call for the tire tracks, railroad tracks, whatever, and wood and 2x4s, so they got it sitting on something to have it level. But if you notice, when we get to that other end, so it goes from small all the way to bigger. there was a gap area. There was a gap area that was large enough. I saw a raccoon, or was it a possum? A possum. One time I saw a possum go underneath. So I managed to finally get that skirting. I don't have to worry about animals. Don't try to go under there anymore. Plus, it helps with the insulation because the sometimes we have some really heavy winds out here and get cold going up underneath. That's all been remedied by my skirting. I happened to see a YouTube video. A couple were skirting their, I think it was their fifth wheel. And I thought I could do that technique. For my dolly. I forgot. I better go on and plug this up before I totally forgot. I want to leave away from here not having plugged it back up. Okay, plug that back in there. Okay. Again, that is a cord that gets heated. It has a thermostat, and it has a thermostat. It's wrapped up so it won't get wet if it rains, and it automatically kicks on the heater if the temperature, when the temperature hits 32 and below, so that my water line won't freeze. So let's see here. Let's see. I haven't been over this way in a long time. I have not been over this. Out here on the outside of my, there's deer poop everywhere. Okay. So. Okay, so. The battery pack was for a light that was up here, I guess. And I'll be stopping at storage when I leave here. I have my, I have a small ladder in my car. So anyway, I guess I'll worry about that later. I've done about as much as I can do for now with, was this outside? Wow. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's too cold. I don't have my gloves on to be messing with all that. This is an old leash of my little baby girls that temporarily has been used to help tie this little bit of fencing. So here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 short panels here. And again, this is so when my little 12-pound Chiweenie is out here with me, I don't have to worry about her easily running out. She can be in there running around. She can even potty and do her business, and we both be outside without me worrying. This keeps her in as well as keeping, trying to keep anybody out. I wonder where this little ball came from. Whose ball is this? I don't know. That's not ours. Okay, so, oh, there's another one. Oh, neighbors, they've been out here, the landlord, his kids have been out here, his grandkids have been out here. But look at that. Nothing but birds. See that butterfly over there is flipped to the back side. There's a frog. Flower pot. This butterfly here still looks normal. I just love it out here. Gotta fix my privacy screening. I gotta fix it up. Get some more. Lots of, like I said, deer been coming over this way apparently. They don't come inside my side too much. I've had at least one was in there one time when I came out here, and it jumped out. Because this little fence, of course, is nothing for a big deer, to jump over. But again, so nature, naturally therapeutic. Nature is for me. And if you agree or identify or relate, again, please put in the comments. This is part 3. This is the end of this 3-part unexpectedly 3-part series. So for now, adios, arrivederci, hasta mañana, hasta la vista, sayonara, over and out. I'll be back, God willing. Thank you for watching.